Hi, I am Sai Prashant Adabala. Today in this session we are going to discuss about a very interesting concept, that is sprint burnt down chart. Sprint burnt down chart. In this sprint burnt down chart we are going to know where this sprint burnt down chart is going to be useful. Where? Why we require sprint burnt down chart? Who uses sprint burnt down chart? Okay. What does it mean by sprint burnt down chart? All this we are going to know in this session. Okay. Before we are going to know about this, let us observe the role of sprint burnt down chart, the task of sprint burnt down chart in Agile Scrum process. Now see here. Okay. Yeah. In this video you can observe, this is the Agile Scrum process. In this Agile Scrum process you can observe daily Scrum meeting. You can observe the daily Scrum meeting in the sprint development and testing phase. Yeah, it's clear. It is clear now. See, in this daily Scrum meeting is going to be conducted every day 15 minutes by Scrum Master with respective Scrum team, stakeholder and PO to know the status and to know the performance, to know what the guys done today, what they are going to do tomorrow, what obstacles are behind. All this going to be discussed in the daily Scrum meeting. In this daily Scrum meeting, this sprint burnt down chart is going to play a vital role. Now I told who prepares sprint burnt down chart means Scrum Master. Okay, clear. Then next, where we are using the sprint burnt down chart? Sprint burnt down chart is used in daily Scrum meet. Daily Scrum meet. Why? To calculate performance report. Okay. Next, what does it mean by sprint burnt down chart? Now I am going to discuss about this. Coming to sprint burnt down chart, in general, Scrum team size is 10. 10 in the 10. I'm sorry. It will be in the ratio format 3:1 ratio. Means 3 developers, 1 tester. For suppose Scrum team size is 10. Scrum team size is 10. Then we see. Then it will be like this. Developers are 7 developers plus. Coming to testers, there will be 3 testers. Okay. This is how the ratio will be 3:1 ratio. It means size of the Scrum team is 10. Next, working hours. Working hours is 8 hours per day. Every employee have to work. Each and every employee have to work. Every individual have to work 8 hours at office. It is general rule. Okay. Next, coming to the next point is sprint duration. What about the sprint duration? Regarding this sprint duration, we discussed in Agile model introduction. Okay, sprint duration in general it will be 30 days, whereas for company to company the contract varies based on the contract between the customer and company. Sprint duration varies between the contract between the customer and company. In general it will be 30 days. Okay, so now let me continue with the example by showing the explanation by showing with the flow diagram. Now see here, sprint duration. Sprint duration is 30 days. So I am showing the 30 days here. Okay. So you can observe 30 days. So what about working hours? Working hours, how many hours working per day? 8 hours. So I am filling the rows with, for the column working hours, continue completely with 8. Okay, clear? Okay, now next case, the next column is, what about the sprint duration? I told it is 30 days. Team size, scrum team size. Now come to the scrum team size. Scrum team size is 10 members. I told in general, let us consider here you can write how many numbers of means what is the team size is there. Based on that you can update the team size. Here in general I took 10 members, means 7 developers, 3 testers. Okay, so let me fill the data for the scrum team size. Okay, there. Okay, now see here, performance, expected performance, expected performance. Coming to the what we expect in general, scrum team size is every individual is going to work 8 hours daily. There are 10 scrum team size is 10 members are there. 10 members are working 8 hours daily, means 10 into 8, 80. This is day 1. 1 is the day 1. This is day 2, day 3, day 4, day 5, day 6, day 7, day 10, up to day 30 the report. Okay, so this is what, how in general scrum expectation will be 80 like this, the expectation. All these were expectation. So let us see the flow chart also similarly to this. Let us see the graph also, how it will be, how the graph will be. Then I will show how real time, how the report will be. I will show to you. Okay, this is x-axis, sprint duration 30 days is x-axis, expected performance is y-axis. Now I am inserting the graph. Yes, yeah, you can see here now this x-axis indicating sprint duration increasing 1 2 3 4 5 so on, so up to 30 days. I am enlarging the graph size for better understanding. See, up to 30 days you can see the increasing days are increasing. Okay, sprint duration up to 30 days. Okay, now see the performance here. First day performance is 80 hours, second day performance is 80 hours, red line expected performance, third day performance 80 hours, up to so on, so 30 days. 30th day also it is 8 hours, means per day 80 hours. 10 members, no team size, 10 into 8, 80. Every individual working 8 hours, so that's why 80 hours. So it should reach 8 hours, 80 hours. This is expected. This is the expected performance. But in the real time the performance won't be like this. How the performance going to be, I will show now here. Let me copy this data. Okay, you can observe here. Sprint duration. Now I took expected performance. Now for I will paste the rough performance. I have already prepared some data. Oh, sorry. Yeah, this is my real data which I have prepared. Let me copy this here. Okay, real time performance. Real time performance, this is okay. Yeah, in this data you can observe, in my rough data you can see here, first day 80 hours, second day 72, third day 56, like this. Why it is means, in some days if the climate is not good, means one of the team member is going to take leave. In some days one day system is not supporting, environment is not fine, environment, due to interrupt in environment the working hours will be reduced. Like this the working hours also reduces. It won't, we can't expect 80 hours daily. Like this up to 30 days, up to sprint duration of 30 days, it will be like this. So in general, what we expected here, 2400 hours total. Okay, but here what you got in the real time, 2263 hours. This much variance. Why this much variance? Means due to the interrupts occur during the sprint duration. Interrupts occur means how the interrupts happens when a scrum team member, one of the developer or a tester, he took a leave, he due to climatic problems, he kept leave, or else due to environmental interrupt, like this. Due to other, there will be lot of issues will be there. So now I am showing the graph here. For better understanding, I will show you a graph how the performance varies in the real time. This is real time one. Okay, now you see here. Okay, fine. See, sprint duration is 30 days. First day 80 hours working was there. When you see second day, let me enlarge this graph. See the second day it is 72. Okay, next third day you can see it is 56. Fifth day you can see the performance is 79. That's why you can see this lump. And seventh day you can see the performance 80. Seventh day again it went top. Like this the performance varies. Speculations will be there. Means it won't be every day, it won't be equal. Due to there will be some other interrupts will happen due to some other reasons, due to in the team people absence, due to some climatic issues, or due to some interrupts, like this it will happen. So in general it will be like this. So using this chart we are going to calculate the performance. Scrum Master is going to show the performance report in the daily Scrum meeting using this data. Okay, this green color, blue color is sprint duration, incremental basis, 30 days, up to 30 days. Real time performance, red color. Okay, this is expected, but expected can't be possible. We can't achieve 80 hours of work every day. Okay, in sheet 5 you can observe here. This is the real time. It will be that it will happen like this. In real time it will achieve like this. Clear? So this is about sprint bound down chart. This is how the sprint bound down chart is going to be useful to us. Useful to Scrum Master. Useful to Scrum Master. The Scrum Master is going to prepare this sprint bound down chart daily for daily Scrum meeting. In daily basis he is going to generate the report and forward this report to the team members, means the PO and the stakeholder, all to those people. He is going to show the performance. Clear? This is about sprint bound down chart. In the next session I am going to discuss about what does it mean by traceability matrix. Traceability matrix. What is the use of this traceability matrix? How it is going to be? How it is going to work? Traceability matrix is our next concept. Okay. Thank you for watching my videos. If you like my videos, you can subscribe my videos through YouTube, or else you can follow me through Facebook group, or else you can follow me through my website.